Well done.
Magics are at your disposal. You have my protection. To think I'd be caught unawares. I am shamed.
We ought to consider this a lesson. This is what befalls one who lets down their guard.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. Here, use this fire to ignite our foes.
Very well. I shall return.
Just hand over your coin, and I'll let you alone.
How's this?
Lay down your
You
arms.
live your life, and I take the rest.
What about the sea drenched?
What's over here?
Oi!
I possess as a mage.
Shall I assist?
Majesty, you're at your disposal.
Certainly arisen. How might I be of aid?
A flawless execution.
Would that we might always be so in step, eh?
Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together.
I say we give it a push and see what happens.
This where you're hiding?
Let the elements empower your strikes!
Mayhap you'll think this a trifle, but oft do we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot. I must thank you. Your toil keeps me light on my feet. Hand over all the coin in your purse.
Would seem our fight is not yet done.
To arms.
Very well, if I must. None of my mage skills ought to resolve this in a trice.
Shall I assist?
There's ought to be found there. Can you not see it?
We ought to take a closer look.
Just hand over your coin, and I'll let you alone. I can't let you get away. Who's that?
Just yonder. Looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
Lay down your arms before you hurt yourself.
Chickens, arisen.
Let us not discard them. The cry of a chicken carries for leagues around. My aim is true. It seems we have enraged our
Reckless opponent makes for easy prey.
by all means. What are you doing?
I could not help but laugh. Strike with highest fury! to bring it down.
Strike fast and true, and our glory shall fall. Common reward, frustratingly so.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure. If no one will do it in my stead, then I suppose I have little choice but to obey. Come to think of it, different master.
Oi! You're not planning on going in there, are you? You're better off turning back. That cavern is a maze, with monsters round every wretched corner. I dare say, a crying shame 'tis. Few's the merchant who can cross yon bridge.
It isn't much of an adventure if all we do is make camp.
We shall be ill-prepared for battle if we rest overmuch. Naught like a feast to get you ready for bed.
I never would have expected to find a cave in a place like
Band of knackers!
Ice is our ally against such fiends.
I will protect you.
My magics are at your disposal! That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
Might we remove this hindrance somehow? I can destroy that, if need be. Might I be of assistance? To charge ahead may be to rush headlong into danger. Let us take care to move as one.
We'll manage. Whatever comes. We always do, don't we?
I knew you would prevail, Master. I shan't allow any further harm.
We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might.
A firm push is what's needed here. Look, Master, a treasure chest. But you'll have to find a way to reach it.
Here we go again.
We must focus on finding victory, whatever our discomfort.
Very well. I must.
Be on your guard. There are innumerable corners where an enemy might conceal themselves here.
Keep your voice low, lest my heart leap from my throat.
Be sure to avoid open flame.
I am honored to be called to your side, Ryzen.
Aught fell from the beast that would breathe this last.
do well to keep our distance. Surely naught good can come of that.
Quite right. Let sleeping dogs lie, as they say.
Water is more visible. Here, use this fire to ignite our foes.
Seems there's no room for argument. I shall obey, but I won't pretend I'm happy about it. This brute has caught the temper.
I cannot use that rage to our advantage.
Well, I must.
It's garbage! You overtax yourself at your own peril. One never can have too many of these.
What say we pelt one at the next foe we encounter?
Is there nothing we can do about this obstacle? I'm ready to attack, Master. Might I be of assistance? Oozes, Master!
Was most effective. I shall see to it this does not happen again.
magics are at your disposal.
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment. I can eat.
Mayhap the force of this torrent could be employed for our own ends.
Aha! I can think of all manner of uses for this. For our enemies. Are we ignoring the enemy today?
Let us defer to the original judgment.
I suppose 'tis so.
Strike with highest fury! One of us has been poisoned!
Cannot let down our guard even for a moment. Let's
Nicely done.
I'm merely...
Bad idea.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to me. Take care where you place your feet. A sharp incline is as likely to throw us off balance as 'tis our enemies.
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. I feel indomitable.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us of intricate construction in this place. We shall have to examine each...
Rattlers, faster!
Must admit that it feels wonderful to strike true.
We achieved remarkable synchronicity.
Indeed. 'Twas enough to make one pity our foe.
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
What do you want? I'm in no mood to have my ear talked off, thank you. My back's afire. I can scarce talk for the pain. Mind, I wouldn't say no to some wildflowers if you happen to have any.
Ah, I'll take that.
What is it now? Unless you brought me some wildflowers, I'd prefer to be left alone. Well, that was most kind of you. My thank... Right, here goes naught. Relief at last. I was beginning to fear that I'd be stuck. I've a mind to thank you, sir. Would you look in on me at my... I live nearby. There aren't too many houses out here, so you'll find it soon enough.
Sir Gaustafer spoke of a reward for our efforts. Should we call upon him at his home?
Very well.
I'll guide you there directly. I'm all for swapping stories, but perhaps another night? I can scarce keep my eyes open. Right, just follow me.
I? Beg pardon, sir, but...
Forgive me, dear. I forgot to tell you. I asked this good sir to look in on me.
Oh, not this again. How many times have I begged you not to bring strangers into our home?
I know, dear, but this one's a kindly sort. Brought me the wildflowers I needed to make it home when I threw out my back.
'Tis always one reason or another, isn't it? And has it e'er ended well for us? Not mark my words, no one wanders this far out unless they are running from something.
This one's different, I promise you. You've heard tell of the Arisen, have you not? The hero who travels far and wide to track and fell the dragon.
Oh? So this stranger claims to be the Arisen? Believe what you will, but expect no hospitality from me. You may tend to our guest yourself.
You will have to forgive my wife. She has her reasons for being mistrusting, but you deserved a warmer welcome than that. Now let me fetch your reward. Wait here a moment. Oh! Fie! My back! I've done it in again!
Goat stuffer, when will you learn to be more gentle with yourself?
Oh, hold your tongue! All the gentleness in the world won't stop the hurt from coming on when 'twill. It's only gotten worse of late. There's naught for it but to make for the curative
In your state, you'll ne'er reach it. And that's to say nothing of the monsters that haunt the roads out there. They'll be on you in a moment if they see you limping along on your own. Oh, would that I could take you to the spring myself, but alas,
Don't even think on it, my dear. I'd not ask that of you, knowing how crowded places of that ilk make you feel.
But what are we to do? I fear for you, my love.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Fear not. You'll have your reward. I just need to sit still a moment. You'd be willing to accompany me all that way? You see, my dear, what did I tell you? The Arisen's a goodly sort.
Oh, don't be a fool, Gaustuffer. You have barely spoken to this person. What if you were being deceived? Did you think of that?
Come. Surely there are far more clever lies to tell if one's intent is to swindle. I'm not sure I can afford to...
So be it, then. 'Tis plain your mind's made up.
We'd best be along. My back isn't like to fix itself.
Pray see my husband safely to the encampment. I shall await your return.
You've my thanks for this. Keep an eye out for monsters now.
Follow me.
At once, Master.
One can never have too many materials. I'll harvest some now.
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
We must not let down our guard.
Here, use this fire to ignite our bows. Big things have been well, man. Perhaps a few more for good measure.
Then I shall remain by your side.
This curative spring sounds as if 'twould do wonders for an aching back. To see that you can walk there post-haste. I'll guide you there directly.
Guide most welcome. Now we shall.
Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
Hang in there, Master. I'm coming to assist.
You must cleanse yourself with that oil post-haste.
Now there's a novel idea. I've never seen my own master attempt such a feat.
Now that is a surprise. Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together.
I say we give it a push and see what happens.
Prepare yourself! They pay for that. Gold as well as blood.
This one is their leader. Fell it first, and our enemies will be plunged into chaos.
I shall see to it this does not happen again.
Hard. Be sure to avoid open flame. Do you feel the ground tremble underfoot? It is proof that the volcano is very much awake.
Be on your guard. The monsters here are prone to frenzy. Right, just follow me.
I'd wager there's ought to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Me in your sights, Master.
The Gore Minotaur! This is not a foe to be challenged lightly! Magics are at your disposal!
Seems they have raised up.
Reckless opponents makes me easy prey. I must admit that it feels wonderful to strike true.
I shall finish this! For the Arisen!
I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen.
Follow me.
Drop all your valuables, and I might just let you live.
That was hard won.
We were overconfident in our abilities. It is a painful reminder that fortune will not always favour us.
Very well. I shall go on ahead.
Could you come over here?
Trusting yourself as...
My magics are at your disposal.
Patience wears thin.
Now here's aught of interest. A ballista.
When better to use this but in the midst of battle?
Oh, what does this say?
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Not good will come of this.
Well, now.
Right, just follow me.
Let me get that.
This way, if you please, Master. Here at last.
Huh. That's like to make me sick, it is. Still, there's not a swig of newt liquor can't fix, I always say. Bollocks. I'm all out. Boy there. Come at a fine time. You care for a rotten egg? 'Twas soft boiled right here in the hot spring. 'Tis mostly sand. Won't kill you or naught. Huh. Bought me some newt liquor, have ye? Many thanks, Cos. Aye. There's naught finer than a gulp of newt liquor after a hot bath. But I'll need me a nibble to go with my glug. Down the hatch. Aye. This is a dream come true, Tiz. Suppose you deserve aught for your trouble. Here you are, cuz. A soft-boiled egg. Special.
Fancy a look at my wares?
At last! I've ne'er seen a more welcome spring here has been visited since times of eld for its curative properties. I only hope to be able to ease the ache in my back. I'll go have my soak now, if 'tis all the same to you. Can't have Cleona fretting over how long I've been gone. Ooh! It...
'Twould seem I owe you a debt of gratitude. And an apology. True to your word, you have seen my husband safely to the... I was so afeard for his well-being, I couldn't bring myself to sit at home, waiting, wondering. So I followed you at a distance. Though now my husband and I are met with persecution everywhere we turn, you see. More than one village we thought to call home has driven us away. That is why we live in so far-flung a place. Gaustaffer can bear the judgment well enough, but I cannot. You, at least, have proven deserving of our trust. My husband was right about you. You are a kind soul. I shall not soon forget this good turn you've done my husband and I. You are welcome to visit us again, if your travels should happen to take you as far as our abode. I would fain lend you my skills as magic archer maester. And I'm certain my husband would be only too glad to take up his blacksmith's hammer for your sake.
You earned a favour from the magic archer maester without even meaning to.
Short though our acquaintance may be, your kindness and sincerity have earned my respect. And so, to aid you in your duty, I would grant you this technique, my most guarded secret as maester of my...
Well met, sir.